something that I found very valuable last week, and I'm continuing it this week, is using ChatGPT speak function, where you can just speak in text, not the speak ChatGPT where ChatGPT talks with you, because that's quite useless, because ChatGPT doesn't have time to think of the answers. It's more about speed than it is about precision. And so I use that a lot when I have lots of thoughts that I need to clean up. For example, it helps me clean up thoughts when I'm not clear about what you think, and it helps me like dissect everything and see what's actually going on. Or when I want to explain something and just give more context, because ChatGPT is all about context. The more context ChatGPT has, the more precision you get at the end of the day with the results. So that's very good. I did some cleanup on my Fiverr and Upwork profiles today. I need to add more of the projects in. Try to do that today or tomorrow, because it is already 4 p.m. but we have some time. So put that in order to have that updated on top of the website. But I already have a bunch of text that I used on the website that I can just use there. So it will be more of copy pasting than actually going through it and writing the text. So yeah, let's get this. I haven't filmed too much the start of this week, and it's always something I forget or miss out on or don't do enough, is recording these vlogs parts. But anyway, I've built something starting this week with content, because I was like, my content is okay and I'm consistent with it. That's one of the most important things, to be consistent with your content. But I have these videos, short form videos in my car, where I just basically brain dump on what I'm currently thinking of and what's just up on my mind at the moment. And this is okay, but the packaging of those videos is oftentimes not very, very good. And as you might know, the packaging of the video is one of the most important things. So I built a content system inside of Notion where I wanted to try to, from one idea that I put in, to create 6 different pieces of content or ways to package it, just to test it. One is just talking head to the camera. One is conversational, where 2 people talk with each other. One is just text on the screen while a video in the background with music. One is where I show something on the screen, and then another one is also LinkedIn written posts. And with the help of ChatGPT, I've built a master prompt for that. I basically extract from an idea that I have, or from something that I just say, I extract all of these content pieces and then record them. So let me show you what that looks like inside of Notion. Here we have a database with the content pieces, and then a bit down below we have the content ideas. And from those content ideas, as you see, when we have one that it's, for example, keep video promise, I have these 6 linked video promises. As I said, these 6 type of videos, and here's the main idea. And if we go back to the content pieces, I then have a status on every one of those, what the status is. Okay, I need to record here, I need to edit something, here's just an idea. And this way I have an overview of the things, and I've systemized my content. So this has a few advantages. One, if I want to ever give these steps to somebody else because I don't have the time to do it, it's easy because it's already systemized. And the other thing is, it makes it a bit more low effort, and if it's more of a systemized thing. I don't have to creatively try to come up with something, because it's more systemized for what I said. So I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to reiterate it as I go, because it's not going to be perfect, but I wanted to build something and wanted to show it to you. And this afternoon is the first time that I'm going to do a record session for those things, and then cut them together, post them, and see what also works best, because some formats and some type of delivery of those ideas and of those specific content pieces might work better for my audience than others. So I'll see how that goes. So let's get back to work. All right, on my way to the bus stop right now. Just finished editing the vlog, gotta put it online and have the thumbnails put in there, and then we're ready to go. So another productive day. I have now about 2.5 hours of time in the train to work on some stuff. So I'm gonna edit the content that I recorded this afternoon. I didn't record as much as I could, and it was a bit, had a bit of problems with speaking to the camera. Something I gotta train and something I need to get better at. Man, it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'll get the hang of it. Alright, we have very, very good news today. Over the past 2 weeks, we had great feedback from the community of one of my clients with Northern Finance, and I want to show you the great results. So we are here, as you can see, at 4,500 views in 17 hours, which is above the average. What I can show you is we had a video here which also did very well with over 31,000 views here. We're normally between 4.7 and 6.9k, which brought in 126 new subscribers, which is very nice to see. And we had another one also take off here with 30,000 views, which is also a lot above channel average, with 22k more than usual, and again 155 subscribers. On top of that, we had one here with 15,000, which was a very niche topic that is quite evergreen. As you see in the curve here, it's more long-term gone up than we had for this one here, which is about the Iran war, which is a lot more short-term. If you see here, which is over 3 days, it was already at 30,000 views. I love to see those results, and it just gives you a bit of outside extrinsic motivation, which is always great to have. And I love to see those wins, but hey, staying humble. We don't want to push our egos too much. So because I have a whiteboard here in this room where I decided to work this morning, I wrote down a few things, and a few things I want to point out, because I just had a bunch of things in my head, so I just wrote them down into like a giant sort of mind map, I should call it. And that's pretty cool. And there's like 3 things that or bigger things that I need to do. The big thing is like increasing value. And with that comes, hey, there's a few things that it should improve. One thing is I have to leverage testimonials, and might that be in video testimonials or in forms of, hey, a client just sent me a message of, hey, this video performed very well, thank you. those things, to leverage those a bit more, to post 3 times a day on the short form platforms, just to have even more volume and more feedback loops, and just to have more videos to experiment, as well as just connect with people. Might that be on LinkedIn, on TikTok, on Instagram, in the comments, by just also commenting on other people's content and making myself valuable there, or just to connect. Sending people messages on Instagram, on LinkedIn, just to connect, not to gain anything from it in the first place, just to connect or just to send them some sort of value. So I think that can be very, very good for the next few weeks. I'm gonna focus on that, see how I can systemize this in and put in tasks, and then yeah, let's go. Speaking to you from my car right now, on the way to pick up my girlfriend from work. Today was Saturday of the Easter weekend. I hope the lights are not flashing too much, because the lighting is changing a lot. It is now almost 6 p.m. Changed my tires on my car today, did a bit of cleaning on the car. Not too much work. I reached out to a few people, which is something I wanted to do more, but I gotta put that into my schedule and make sure that I have every morning some time blocked out where I just reach out to people, speak to people, connect with them, because that is something that is just detrimental to business. Your contacts and your network is truly your net worth, and so I need to work on that, to have more people that I know and more people that I know that could help, that I could help them with something. So I think that could be very, very valuable. So yeah, we'll see with that. And yeah, I gotta put more effort into that. But yeah, it was otherwise a very good week up until now. And I am yeah, very happy with all the things I figured out, and especially this week sitting in front of Whiteboard and just drawing things onto the whiteboard. That was so helpful, just to put ideas on there, and then transform them into actual tasks that then transcend into actions. So yeah, very happy with that. And tomorrow I have a video I want to edit, and otherwise not too much big this weekend, since I want to spend some time with friends and my girlfriend and family on this Easter weekend.